Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Stake #2 from Scout Comics. This series, I'm loving. I think it's a really, really cool take on the vampire genre. Very happy about it. We recently got this physical copy in the latest Scout Comics box release. We had done a digital review already, a review of the digital release that we got of it. So I wanted to go in and do a review right here on GPTV. So written by David A. Byrne, artist is Francesca Fantini, lettering by Joel Rodriguez. Alright, so Stake is about this vampire hunter named Angel. In this world, vampires are real. So they've been around for ages, for all of humanity, and then they have recently revealed themselves to society. And they did so in a brutal way by, just killing one of Angel's friends on TV. So she's got a little bit of a grudge that she wants to take care of. Vampires exist in this world. There's clearly good vampires, there's bad vampires, there's, vampires that want to coexist with humans, and then there's vampires who feel like that they should probably be a little bit higher on the food chain scale. So Angel is a little pissed. She's got a grudge against vampires, and so she is a vampire hunter. And from the first issue, we got dropped into her action of her going out and kicking some butt. We learned she's not all that great. She messes up a bunch. And in this issue, we get more of her background in her world. Turns out she's not some lone vampire slayer. That there is a whole group out there, very kind of like Buffy-ish. It's not necessarily a bad thing. And she goes to school to literally learn about vampires and how to go kick vampire butt. And, we get some side characters and get a bit more of, the meat of the story. I guess we can call maybe the blood of the story. And by the end of the issue. But this is all really about setting up Angel and her world and giving us a bigger, it expands the world. It makes it a much bigger world than we were kind of led on in that first issue. And it's really good. So the things that I'm really enjoying. So the first issue, we got a lot of Angel talking to social media. We had the vampires using media to kind of make their announcement. It was a very, I'd say, kind of not hip in a bad way, but a much more aware, updated take on the genre. What would happen if vampires really existed in Iran? They'd be doing tweeting out and doing TikToks and live videos on Twitches of them killing people. Let's face it, this is the reality of probably what would happen. So Angel, does some live streams as she's going to kick vampire butt. It only makes sense. This issue dials back that a little bit. There's not so much the social media aspect on Angel. It's really it's more of her kind of grounded day-to-day life, which is to me is pretty cool. I like that expansion of her world. I like that diving in a bit more so that we can learn about her and what she does in this organization she belongs to, stuff like that. The other thing is the art is actually, I think, really cool. So it's done in kind of generally a black and white colorization, but what's cool is, so you get the black and white there, right? Well, not so much there. We get a little bit of yellow, we get a little bit of red. It uses color very sparingly, and I kind of dig that. If you go here, there's a little bit kind of a blues to the grays on the page. There's something I think is really cool, really nice. Speaking of blue, we got blue on this page here in a panel. It's different. It's a really interesting style, and I like it. I like it a lot. I'm loving the series. I'm a sucker for Blade. I'm a sucker for that sort of story, Lost Boys, all that stuff. So, to get this comic, I'm really happy. I just feel like it's a really solid, updated take on a very, very common genre. There's a lot of vampire stories out there, right? And so, if you like that, if you kind of want a little bit more updated, I would say more if you were a fan of White Wolf, you'll probably dig this take a lot, I think. If you're more a Dracula fan, you might not be as much. If you're a Blade fan, you'll probably like this. So hopefully kind of that drawing that line, you'll get kind of where it's going. So yeah, I think it's a really cool series. I'm digging it. Can't wait to see where it goes. And hopefully it got some legs on this, because I can see it going for a very, very long time. So this is out in comic shops now. You can go get it. We got links beneath this video where you can make a purchase. We also have a link. You put in your zip code, tell if a shop's near you, and no shop, no problem. We got those affiliate links. They're affiliate links, so we get a little percentage. By doing that, you help support our site, so thank you. Just watching this video to support our site, so thank you for that. I really appreciate that as well. As I said before, we got this in the Scout Comics. If you're really into Scout, highly recommend you subscribing to that. If you're into Scout Comics, if you're into comics in general, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.